The indications that we have a serious problem are becoming more and more dire. The IPCC, which had already given a warning in their fifth assessment that it's time to really do something, came out with a new interim document that basically said, guess what? The predictions that we made a few years ago were actually on the conservative side, and things are going worse than we had expected. And it's something that definitely has gone into our thinking about what to do about the minute hand. It is truly that we've arrived at a new abnormal. Some of the most difficult things that we have, the things that challenge us to stay human, basically to have a planet that's livable. Let's move away from midnight.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I know this was a very somber introduction to the video, but this is our reality and no problem can be solved until we at least acknowledge it first. And I think hearing or seeing these things, in a sense, serves as a wake-up call for us. And I think we all need to reconsider our lifestyle choices if we want to change the course of the doomsday clock, or at least slow it down a bit. I know when we hear about sustainable living, it can sound intimidating and kind of unattainable, and some people may feel like it's for the rich, but I don't think it needs to be, because there's so many easy ways to introduce sustainable living in our lifestyles without hurting our wallets. Also, taking a small step is better than not taking a step at all. So we don't have to change every aspect of our lives. We can just change whatever we can. In this video, I'm going to be talking about some of the changes that I've introduced in my life to live as sustainably as possible. And hopefully you can see something here that you feel like you can also incorporate in your own lifestyle. I just want to say, by no means is my lifestyle perfect in terms of sustainability, and there's so many things that I could change to further improve it. And I'm trying, but it's taking time. Also, like, there's some things that I'm not very comfortable with changing, and of course it would be ideal if I could make whatever possible changes I can to live more sustainably. But one of the points of this video is to say that if you can't do 100%, do 80%, do 50%, do 20%, do whatever. Just don't feel like that because you can't do everything, then you shouldn't do anything at all. So we're going to start with the obvious one, and it's substituting your plastic straws. There are quite a few options that you can choose from. You can get metal straws or glass straws. Personally, I use bamboo straws, and the ones that I have look like this. So they're all different sizes, and I actually have a couple more of them, but they're in the sink right now. I bought this from Amazon, and they came in a little pouch that you can use to carry one or two with you, like in your purse. So whenever you're getting coffee or something, you can just use this. It also came with a little brush too. It also came with a little brush to clean the straws. It's just like, it's a basic brush like this, and yeah, it just makes it super easy to clean the inside of the straws after you use them. I really like this straw set because they're eco-friendly, they're plastic free obviously, so they don't kill the turtles, and I think they look really cute, and they also don't have that weird taste that metal straws have. I haven't tried glass straws, so I don't know how to compare to this. And I also really like the pouch. I just don't have it with me right now. It's in one of my purses with one of the straws inside, but I can put the Amazon link in the video description so you guys can buy it if you're interested. So next substitution that you can make is using this silicone dishwashing brush instead of sponges. I bought this last summer, I believe, and we've been using this for almost a year now. So this is, again, obviously eco-friendly, and it's also much more sanitary than those sponges because it doesn't provide the environment for bacteria to grow in. So we've been using this for a year. It works pretty well. One small issue is the dishwash doesn't lather on it as well as on the typical sponges, but you can just either, like, what I do is just rub it like this and then it lathers, or you can warm it up on your hand and then it's gonna lather pretty well. I don't know, it works for us, so I think it's worth to buy one and try it out at least. This is also pretty wallet friendly because we bought this almost a year ago and we're still using it. So if you buy one of these, you can stop buying the typical sponges over and over again, and you'll be saving some money too. let's talk about paper towels and napkins. We don't even realize how much paper towels we use and how much unnecessary waste we create on the daily. A lot of times we'll spill water and we'll grab a whole piece of paper towel to dry it out, and it's really not that necessary, and it creates a lot of waste. And yes, paper is better than plastic, but it's still an avoidable waste. What I do instead of using paper towels all the time is I have this tablecloth and I use this to clean kitchen countertops. Again, this is eco-friendly, it's wallet friendly because you don't have to keep buying those big rolls over and over again. Like, I still buy them, but I don't buy them as often because I use this instead of using paper towels all the time. Now obviously you need to wash this. If you're just drying like spilled water, I'll just open it up and kind of hang it on the oven door and it'll just dry and it'll be fine. But if I'm cleaning something other than water, then every 2 days you can just like wash this and hang it to dry and then keep reusing it. Super simple. I'm still gonna demonstrate how to use it even though no one really needs it.
I'm worried I ain't doing too well.
And I just hang it here after using it. And yeah, also I didn't talk about the hand towel, like the kitchen hand towel. I use that one after washing the dishes, or if I don't know, wash some fruit or vegetables and then I need to dry my hands. So again, another way to avoid using paper towels unnecessarily. Okay, so next I want to talk about one of my most favorite sustainable choices that I've been making, and that's using glass jars. Honestly, like, these glass jars are so useful, and you can buy some in bulk or you can even just upcycle whatever glass jars you have. Like whenever you buy jams or some, I don't know, some sauces and stuff that come in jars, after you've used it up, you can just clean the jar, peel the label off and start using it for something else. I'll show you guys my jars and how I use them. Okay, so here is my pantry shelf with the glass jars. I bought quite a few in a bulk and I've just been like using them like this. You can label your stuff. I mean, I'm still gonna know that these are chia seeds, but it's nice when it's labeled. We have quinoa here. You know, this jam actually went bad, so I need to throw it out, wash this jar, peel the label off, and I'm gonna use this for something else. I have some other ones like that. Like, I have this big jar. I don't even remember what I had in this. I think it was probably yogurt or something. But yeah, I'm using it for my noodles now. If you're feeling fancy, you can also buy some cute jars like this. I got it from Urban Outfitters and it says nudity, get it? It's so cute, I love it. Oh, I want to talk about this one and just shout out to my roommate's mom. So she saw this coffee brand that's called Sara at a store and she sent me some in this jar and she even put the label on it. This is a different coffee now because she sent it like months ago, but I've just been using this jar with the label. And yeah, this is my coffee. So I actually use these jars for my coffee too. I usually drink Armenian coffee, at least in the morning. Like, I always start off my day with Armenian coffee. But when I want to be drinking American coffee throughout the day, I use the glass jars for it. In fact, I'm going to be making some coffee now and then I'll sip on it throughout the day because I still have quite a few things planned for today and I'm going to need that energy. Ice cubes left, so it's very sad, but we're gonna have to deal with it. Ah, another half a cube. Yay. eco-friendly life choice is turning the lights off before leaving the room. I know a lot of us have that habit of leaving the lights on even when we're not in the room, but it takes unnecessary electricity and contributes to global warming. I think this is a good place to mention this. I know that stopping or slowing down global warming is not only up to us, it's hugely up to big companies and corporations, but just sitting around and waiting for them to make a change without making any change ourselves is wrong too, because we can't expect someone else to do all the work. Yes, the impact of big companies making these sustainable choices is going to be much bigger than that of ours, but any positive change is still good. I think I'm going to end this video here. Again, as a reminder, I don't live completely plastic free. I don't make only sustainable choices. Like, I buy water because I don't have a water filter. For instance, instead of buying the little water bottles, I'll buy gallons, and that way I still create some plastic waste, but at least it's less than with those little things. And I know I also create like lots of plastic waste with feminine sanitary products, and I've considered using the cup, but I'm still kind of hesitant about it. I'm thinking about it, but we'll see. Oh, I also used to make my own toothpaste, but that involves coconut butter, and it's kind of tricky because the state of the coconut butter changes based on temperature, and when it was too cold it kind of didn't work because it would just freeze up, and before every use I would need to heat up the container under hot water, so then it was possible for me to scoop the paste with my toothbrush. My point is, I have made some sustainable changes in my lifestyle and I'm trying to make more, so if you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. Let me know if you liked any of the tips that I've listed here, and I don't know if you learned something new or if you were reminded some of the tips that you had forgotten about. And again, please everyone stay safe for yourselves and for others, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye.